Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to FTL Multiverse. We're gonna do a new game here, ignore the continue, I was just looking at something. Last run with the Superluminal, we almost defeated the Rebel flagship, but didn't. We've unlocked the Osprey, the Federation cruiser that has the artillery beam on it. We also, however, have this, the Auto Cruiser. It starts with no crew, 2 Dirks, a flak gun, maintenance, drones, and an emancipation grid. Reduces ghost sabotage speed by 20%. If door control system is present and functional, all enemy crew and drones will lose health and an extra health for each level of door control above 1. So we can use this to keep our ship safe from boarders. They'll take a little bit of passive damage and then also damage from the low oxygen. What happens if Alanius boards you in your door control system? Will you just die? Hopefully, I guess by then you have like drones that can help you out a little bit. Taking a look at the ship though, I don't know what's behind the door system down here. Can I see on this screen? No. Oxygen, if we buy it, would spawn here. Med bay or clone bay here. Teleporter here. I'm tempted to roll this ship as no crew. I wonder if you could win a run, even against the Rebel flagship with no crew. Wouldn't that suck? Probably, but it's a fun ship to at least, I think, try out. Compared to a different ship, we are missing O2 and the med bay. However, we also gain something compared to the Kestrel. We gain a drone control system with 3 drone slots. So we have quite a few advantages, just no crew. The Nor, welcome. I like the way you announce your presence with a raid of a party of 1. Let's do this. We have 6 crew capacity. Emancipation grid locked in, we cannot remove this. These augmentations will have no effect with this augment installed. Lightweight E-grid. All right, fair enough, let's do it. Start hard mode, we got 2 Dirk beams. It would be nice, I think, to take a defense laser early so that we can use beams, pinpoint beams, without having to use drone parts for the flak gun. Pinpoint beams have no length and are instantaneous. So they don't spread out across the ship, they just go pew and fire basically 1 concentrated shot that does 2 hull damage, 2 system damage, and 30 crew damage with a breach chance on it associated. Let's do it, proceed with your mission. We're gonna keep on the standard challenge level for now. We're gonna proceed with our mission, and we are going to not grab a crew member, we're gonna grab a... We should probably grab an ion, right? Why not? Do something aboard the ship, let's salvage, raid the shrine, we get some stuff, notoriety with the ministry, who cares? So with the ion, we can keep shields offline, maybe roll ions, and then get the Dirks up, doing some damage. We also have the flak gun, 2 maintenance drones. The ship looks really weird without oxygen, I will say. It's scary. Also, if we're supposed to be a commander or a captain piloting the ship, where do we sit? Are we AI? I don't know. A party of 1, indeed. Oh my god, I gotta turn off my speakers, they're still on. Magnetic payload is what we got for free here. We don't need missiles. I'm gonna sell 10 missiles. Having starting missiles is kind of nice so that you can upgrade your ship if you want, but I'd rather just upgrade my ship without having to worry about, you know, oh, I'm gonna upgrade the internal weapons to fire faster. No, I just need bullets. That's what I need right now, bullets. We can get the chain anti-hull laser. 1 power, 2 shots. Chain cap of 6 seconds, pretty good. Neural laser is not an ion, but it does stun crew and does do 2 damage. We have a charge laser Mark II. 2 power for 4 shots is really good. We also have a piercing laser Mark III. 3 power, 4 shots, shield piercing, 17-second cooldown, but an accuracy bonus. Dare I say it, the charge might be better. It's a little bit more useful long term. It's 18 seconds for 4 shots. It's better than the bursts, that's for certain, because the burst is 3 shots in 13 seconds. This is 3 shots in 13.5 seconds. But you can optionally fire it faster, and you can have 4 shots at maximum charge. There's a lot of interesting weapon here. Even the chain hull, 16 seconds, is a bit of a delay. But I think I'm just gonna take maybe a charge real quick, and that way we have a gun that we can work with later. Or I could just get a second bar of shields immediately. Magnetic payload is a one-time use weapon. I'm gonna sell that. I'm also gonna sell one of the maintenance drones. I doubt we need 2. And then I'll buy the charge. I think it's a good enough weapon to have even in the late game. And if we go to supply, we can probably get enough scrap to upgrade shields at the level 2 or the weapon system, and we can get these weapons online. Actually, we don't get that much supplies from the supply cache, so we might just go. Let's get the weapons online. Flak drone is 2 power. I'm not even thinking about the drone with this setup. Like, the drone is here to take down shields so that your Dirks can do damage, but we might not need to use it. Like, if I just power up weapons, you get the ion online, you get a charge online, or maybe even just charge. Well, never mind, ion. And then we can save our drone parts immediately, and we have a lot of damage that we can do without relying on the drone. Nice. What's the emancipation grid again, says the Nor. Okay, so this ship, well, first of all, the florals are waiting for us. What's this about? Wait for them to hail. I'm Orwell, definitely. This ship has no crew, so in order to defend from boarders, you have the emancipation grid, which does passive damage of 4 per second, with an extra 1 per second for each door control upgrade. But if the doors ever die, we lose the damage per second. So I have to wonder, like, if there's ghosts or Lanius and they hit the doors, how will I live? I guess I have to wait for them to run away from the door room, send in a maintenance drone, and then repair it. But if they destroy the drone control system and the doors, then I'm screwed. So it's a very interesting and dangerous, potentially, ship to pilot. But we'll see if we can make it work. A free mantis. Oh, if we, fighting me winning and I join the crew. I accept your challenge. I'm sorry, man, you should not join my crew. You're gonna have a bad time. His gun sucks, but if he does in fact try to board me, he was going to have a bad time. So we're gonna shoot the Dirk. Oh, it actually targets. Oh, that's so nice. They changed pinpoint targeting. Instead of having to drag a 1 pixel beam, it actually hits a specific tile of the ship. That's so nice. That's real cool. I like that. I like that. Dun, 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 dun. So this mantis, he's gonna try to be our friend, but that doesn't seem good. I'm gonna finish you off. Because I hate to do it. I am the asshole of the universe. But if we... They're gonna actually just passively die. If we let him aboard our ship, he will die. Is there any way to make your crew immune to suffocation? Oh, doors? Wait, doors and sensors are manned? Wait, everything's manned? How does that work? I gotta read my ship. I don't think I can read my ship, not on this screen. Lab upgrades. Well, lab upgrades would make certain races probably immune to the low oxygen. I don't think I'd be able to make everyone immune. I can give everyone respirators, but they still take damage over time. I can't heal them. If I had a med bay, maybe NG Medibot Dispersal plus respirators could do it, but that's asking for a lot. Trustworthy autopilot, great. Yeah, I can't look at the specifics for the ship, but I guess because we are a drone ship, everything's automatically manned, and we have sensors and doors. But they're manned only to level 1. We're not gonna get... Wait, is it... Level... Manned plus evasion... Are they level 2 manned? Or just level 1 manned? Like, the bonuses go from 2 to 5, right? I think we have fully maxed out level 2 upgraded crew members on all stations. If so, that's awesome. I think that might be how it's actually working. Let's get the shields. Actually, I think our damage is probably good enough. I might go for the very early scrap gathering arm. And then, you know what, while we're here, let's check out the internal upgrades. So we can get respirators, half damage. We can get... That's basically it. The lab takes resources, but then we can upgrade crew, but it only upgrades race. You know what, maybe they changed how the lab works, and maybe with the lab now you can actually make everyone immune to O2? I believe it's level 1 considering there's no stars. See, I thought that as well, but isn't level 2 plus 5 evasion on a manned? Like, I think the first level of a crew member is plus 2 evasion, and then it's plus 5 when it's fully leveled up. So I think we actually do have full upgraded crew members, it's just not displaying. I think it's 5, 8, 10, says Junkie. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of then. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think Junkie in chat is correct. We have level 0 crew members. Attack the pirates! You piece of trash. So he is going to destroy my stuff, but he's taking a lot of damage. They can't hurt me. They can break my engines, though. Let's, knock out their... I'm not even gonna knock out any of their systems. If they can't do damage, I'm just gonna let this guy die. Perfect. And then, if we can breach their O2 room, this guy will die, and then we'll get whatever this event is going to give us. It's the same brick ship that we had on the last run with the Multiverse cruiser, isn't it? We have passive repair. That makes sense. We are an auto ship. I still thought we would have to use the maintenance drone, but we get passive repair on anything that's damaged. Okay, well, we're gonna have to kill him because we're not getting the breach on the O2 system. It's only a 20% chance. There's a fire chance on the charge beam, but, you know, it is what it is. Salvage, salvage, we have 43 scrap. Let's... It's also an amp drone, I gotta remember that too. The more power we put into it, the more damage it does. If I look, set the state of the drone. At power 3, you get 2 projectiles. At power 4, you get 3 projectiles and a speed of 7. That's enough to kill ships on its own. So, we'll have to think about that. Okay. Sorry, I'm going slow here because I'm not comfortable with auto ships. Every buff you have on an auto ship you have, and the weaknesses too. So it probably won't repair if the system is breached. Energy shield hasn't been working, send a repair drone. It goes online and we get a bunch of rewards. Thank you for the perfect amount of scrap. 1 away from the shield upgrade, that's fine. We could get doors for an extra 1 point of damage per second to enemies. We could get more This is not more evasion. Is it? Probably not, because it's manned. We could go for engines, for dodge chance. I think instead, we'll just save up scrap, go for the next level of shields. A slaver approaches its Tikaka's distributors. This has to be leading to an event. Like if we buy a slave and they're like, hey, we'll let you into our secret sector, but I'm just going to fight them. They're not even trying to flee, which is great for me. They're also going to die. A horrible, horrible death. They're trying to get into the door room, which I guess is smart for them. All right, that'll kill their crew. 2 people are dead. Do need to take out their O2 if I'm going to, yes, kill the ship completely. That'll do it. Takes double damage from suffocation. You're not gonna get that repaired. So we very well might be able to knock out this ship. Close all doors. I would like to take out their weapons. I only can fire once at their, no, I can fire multiple times at their ship with the charge laser. If I need to take out, say, their clone bay or their weapons, I can. They will get their beam back online. Do these have the same charge rate? I don't think they do. Unfortunately, they might be able to sneak through a beam shot at some point, so I would like to take that offline. Yeah, they did 1 damage. I would still like to try to kill the crew, although I don't know why. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's not gonna matter, I don't think. Okay, they got their weapons back online, but we have time. Surrender is not an option. I'm sorry, Matt. You cannot come aboard this ship. Okay, our shield room is on fire, but whatever. We got 21 scrap out of it. We took 2 damage. That's a good trade. Could have just blown them up, but I wanted to see what would happen there. So the shield room will automatically repair, but we also have the maintenance drone, and we should get the maintenance drone out because we're gonna need it at some point, probably. Okay, so you go there. Then we will jump. There's a distress beacon. We have 92 scrap. Let's get the shields up and maybe 1 more power, just so we have enough to keep everything operational. Guess we don't need to power up the maintenance drone right now. Abe's just bloodthirsty. Hey, it's slavers. We have to rescue the slaves, right? Something like that. We have the situation under control. There was a hazardous chemical leak that proliferated into the station's life support system. We've already evacuated the station. Hear them out. It's not quite as contaminated as the station, but you probably won't survive if you aren't careful. I literally don't have crew. I have drones though. Why not send in the maintenance drone? Come on. Come on. What an event. Can't do anything. Multiverse ship. Buy an engine upgrade. We don't have the fuel. What I'm offering is an upgrade for basically 9 scrap. Think about it, it's a great offer. Nah, we'll just kill you. You must be bad at math or desperate for fuel. Well, one of those is right. Okay, so get the Dirks back online. They only have 1 weapon, they can't do any damage, so we are just going to, unfortunately, slow play this fight a little bit. No reason to try and, like, farm out any sort of I really do need a breach. I'll try one more time. I'm not gonna like try to farm out any any training, because we don't need any training. I'm hoping with the O2 now breached, he'll take a lot of damage, we'll shoot the system, they won't be able to repair it, then they'll all die. It looks like that might be how this is gonna play out. I do need to hit the system again. There we go. Now the Rockman, as long as he can't repair it in time, I think he'll be able to. Rockmen have a lot of health. Yeah, they're gonna be able to repair this thing. All right, see you later. I could have tried just with the charge and only hit the O2 instead of trying to breach it, and then they'll just die from lack of oxygen, and I guess I could have turned up the game speed to make it happen, but I don't know, that just seems tedious. 1, 2... In Sector 1, is there a reason not to overstay our welcome? Because don't you always fight a rebel ship here, and there's no ASB in the first sector, right? Or there's probably no ASB in the first sector because we're on easy mode, right? I'm gonna overstay my welcome. I can't remember how this works. Pirate jumps in. Disappointed to find the supply depot already destroyed. A pirate! Attack! Do you produce oxygen? Does not work effectively without O2 systems. Does it work at all? My O2 is still at 0%, so I feel like we're okay. You have... you know what, we'll just do it like this. You do have... only a Zoltan. 36, I can kill the Zoltan. Thanks to coding, an Orca needs an O2 to make O2. I understand that, but they changed the phrasing from needs an O2 system to doesn't work effectively without an O2 system, which is, it means something different. If you can repair it, I'm just gonna hit you. If you can't, you're dead anyways, dude. Thank you for the 21 scrap, which is 23 scrap. So we're gonna go down, up, and then to the exit, and we're gonna see what's there. Oh yeah, Junkie, you're absolutely right. It can do 1 damage through shields. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, this is this stupid quest. Yeah, because the Dirk does 2 damage, it'll still do 1 damage through a shield. We didn't even need the simple ion at the beginning. I still like getting it, but we could just shoot the Dirk beam and then not do as much hull damage. Yep, okay, that works. Gotta remember. I mean, I'll still, with the ion, take out their shields, but we don't have to. Yeah, because I guess just the last run, we didn't have any beams. We had lasers, and the lasers that we had kept having things like shield piercing. And in my head, I thought, oh, well, we have to take the shields offline. That's how beams work. It's just been a while since I played FTL. What can I say? 66 scrap. Ah, scrap. What do we want? Sensors are manned. We don't really need piloting or drones, although we could really upgrade a flak drone and have like a super powered like thing. Could also work on weapon performance, get it out of the way early. Shield ion performance, a chance to ignore ion damage. I really like that. That'll save you a lot of damage. I think it even works on pulsars. Arconian vessel. With no weapon system, and this one is trying to stay away. I didn't get into this business looking for a fight. If you'll excuse me, I have places to be. Do you need any help? Funny you should ask, there's a checkpoint at this beacon. If you could keep their eyes off of us, we'll be very grateful. Sure. You drag the checkpoint into a long-winded conversation. It's hard to keep their attention. By the time you're done, it seems they've caught on to what you're doing. It's not wise for you to stick around much longer, but here's 11 scrap. We have smuggler notoriety. We still have to go to the exit anyway, so that's interesting. I wonder if this is just a way of gaining reputation. So you can go to a smuggler later and be like, hey dog, what's up? I don't know. Either way, we have an ion and 2 beams which should melt whatever we come across. Sorry, what did I just do? Oh, I checked my log. Oh, everyone hates me by siding with the transport ship. Oh, guards will attack on site at the ministry. Even the Federation doesn't really like me too much right now. All right, let's maybe buy nothing and then just go fight. Let's save the scrap, whatever. So ally and enemy ASB. It's an elite. Oh, we can still do damage, even though it's not as much as I was hoping it would be. Could send out a flak drone. I think we're just gonna try the Dirks. Their weapons are down-ish. Let's take their shields out. And then, thankfully the bombs miss. And then with the Dirk, we can do a lot of damage and murder them. I mean, the Dirks will murder them right now. All right, well, that's fine. Send the maintenance drone to repair the breach. We don't really need to, but might as well keep this ship looking nice, looking neat. There you go, and then just go back into this room, please. Jump! Harmony and Union. So Harmony's NG. Let's go to Union this time. Try to be better with the Federation. The Galactic Union is widely mocked for its name. Don't be fooled. It's far from galactic, although its leaders would like to make you think it is. The Union is an alliance of many various previously independent corporate states. Primarily human, Union has become the sanctuary for many alien refugees. Contact the guard. Request supplies. Nope. All right. I'm not gonna piss them off at the very least. Is this the alien outpost? Can I kill giant alien spiders with this build? I might. Probably not. Let's jump around. I don't know if that is the alien spider event. Kinda hope it is. They can upgrade weapons to be more power efficient. It will likely be expensive. Inquire about the process. I have no weapons. All right, well, you know, I would like to murder him now, but I guess not. That's why they give you the option to salvage, so you're less likely to want to murder. They get the feeling that even if they're not fighting each other, they're not in the friendliest of terms. That's another transport. Offer to help pay for the delivery. Threaten to hand over the delivery. We'll just threaten them to hand it over. Avoid blowing up the ship. My reputation is decreased with basically everyone. Now they do have ice weapons, which is really unfortunate because those will penetrate shields. My doors being out, it's actually not that problematic. They're not gonna board me again. I would like to take out their weapons. Might as well get it repaired right now. I guess it'll repair passively on its own. This is gonna take a while anyways. So we wanna breach their O2 system, and we wanna breach their weapon systems. Or if we can just get their weapons offset, that's also fine. There we go, perfect. So now they can't do any damage. They do refill O2, but I don't think it's enough to stop them from suffocating in a room. It's not. Although he's gonna get it repaired because they cloaked. I need another breach to spawn there, but that didn't happen. No! Get back here, you jerk. Probably not gonna be able to kill the crew. I guess I could have just shot him. You really think their delivery would survive the destruction of the ship? Though since I would rather not perish, I shall hand over what they want provided you cease firing. I mean, this seems like an interesting event. Let's accept the cargo. We get a weapon. Unfortunately, I can't really pay you conventionally, but it could help give you a spare weapon. Hey, and now the Union is at least pleased with us. Hold on. Mission report, reputation. Yeah, there you go. Union notoriety -1, Tikaka reputation -1. They like us? Still? Even though I murdered one of their transport ships? Interesting. Maybe that event earlier would have led to something here. Like if we paid them off, if we had the money. I don't know. There's a lot of that type of thing in this game, isn't there? 3 power, 4 shots, 16 seconds. Good weapon for later. Good weapon for later. Can't really do anything with it right now. I do need fuel. MV drive. Fighting them. Tiny clone bay. They're gonna board me. Good thing the door room is repaired. They're gonna die. My weapons should be able, well, that's a missile launcher, isn't it? I'm gonna have to take that out. They also have a bit of an expanded oxygen system. I'd like to kill their crew member first. The breach there is nice. Joel, you're not gonna break anything. Might as well auto-fire it. Well, I actually should not auto-fire that. I don't want to do too much damage. I kind of want their shields to go back up so I can start a breach. All right, you have weapons. I forgot about your weapons. Jason Bovey. Good old Jason. Okay, their ship is dead. Now we just have to stop them from getting their weapons online. I should have powered up my maintenance drone and gotten my piloting system up, repaired. That's on me. But at least they're all gonna die. You know what, drone, why don't you pilot for a bit? That's increase the speed, sorry. That's also a new mechanic I have to get used to. Keep firing my simple ion. Hey, for all I know, my ship does get better over time. It can learn from a battle. 22 scrap, recon, drone. Now that's interesting. It doesn't do damage, but it does blow up and do damage. Doesn't require any power either. I could use this as a border if I can't kill an enemy on their own ship. Interesting. Let's go to the outpost. Request fuel. Thank you for the free fuel. I want to do the alien spiders. That's probably a later game event. Disrupts the shield systems by 1 bar. And we're being hacked, and there's a flak, and we have no piloting. That's not too bad. We should honestly get like everything going here. to the extent that I'm going to amp up the drone to level 3. And try to do as much damage as possible as quickly as possible. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, we took one, and then the drone finished him off. Thank you, drone. I needed that. Maintenance drone. I don't think we need to worry about like a drone recovery arm. We don't need to use the flak drone too often. I don't think. I wish I could power up my shields. There's a store. I don't know what I would want to buy at this store, honestly. I might just want to like... I don't know, we could get more shields. Our weapons seem fine enough for now. Auto v Auto, I win. A Union vessel. They barely managed to escape from a pirate. They need to transfer crew over to a different ship. Help them on board. Oh. Well. Sucks to be you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jack Shirai. Chatter. Oh, hey, what? An outcast ship escorting an unarmed transport is standing off against a militia ship. Chatter is on the open channel. They have nowhere else to go, not our problem. You think you can just let your people intrude upon our homes? You do not listen, we are apostates. We're opening to learning your customs. That's how it starts. Outcasts recommend that they move along. Ship leaves. We get 10 scrap. All right, well, it's something. Get a med bay. Could also get an oxygen system. Or I could just not worry about it. Track down the militias. They haven't noticed you. Why would we not want to kill them? Let's contact them? Yeah, what do you want? He explained that the Free Mantis is hunting. Or their hunting is only trying to pass through the sector peacefully. He rolls his eyes as Zoltan reported that there was a mantis causing trouble. We'll arrest that bug. What do you expect us to do? Force them to surrender, bribe them, or give up. Let's bribe them. Go back to the Free Mantis. How can we repay you? Fuel repairs or scrap? Give me scrap. 18 scrap. All right, that's a useless event. Should have just murdered him. I'm trying to be nice, it's not working out. Search for a store. A storm? Keep looking for a store? Fleet pursuit doubled, who cares? Do something aboard the ship, who cares? Fine, whatever. Ion Charger 2, 3 power, 4 shots, 3.75 second charge. Flak 3, 3 power, 5 shots. There's life support and med bay if we care. I'm gonna say I'm not sure. Amp pinpoint. So as a beam drone, it should penetrate shields, right? Hellfire. It does start fires, but... I like a late game charge frost, I think. That's a lot of shots with these backing us up. I'm gonna sell... No, I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep everything. I don't need to get rid of anything right now. I'm just gonna buy fuel, and then I think just move on. I'm sorry, Rockman, but I kind of want to lean into the whole no crew thing and see how this works. Maybe take a backup battery. And now we might as well go around. I think I may have mistimed it anyways. They're not launching anything. They're gonna board me, but I don't really care that they're gonna board me. They might end up doing... Sorry. They might end up doing 1 point of hull damage, but as long as we get their weapons out of sync, that should be fine. They have Alanius, which is also annoying to kill. But our recon drone can do damage if we have to, if we get them otherwise low on health. So I might just focus on the Lanius, just shoot him a whole bunch? Or should I still try to take out the O2? I don't know. Well, we're gonna need to take out the Lanius regardless, so let's keep shooting. I doubt we can kill the crew. If the Lanius boards me, I can kill the crew. Because if the Lanius boards me, then my ship will just kill him passively. Is the slug boarding me? Why? Well, now the Lanius won't be boarding me anytime soon. I can definitely kill the crew now that they lost a slug. I can kill him right now. 24 scrap, sure, why not? Distress beacon. Poor Rockman. I could have just dropped him off at the depot, but he didn't want to leave. There's a Union clinic under attack by Harmony vessel. Noticing your approach, the NG sends a message. This equals Harmony's affair. Do not interfere. Demand an explanation. This facility is commonly utilized by separatists and rebel sympathizers. Unacceptable levels of tolerance towards deviance detected. Correcting the area. Repeat, do not interfere. Try to talk them out of it. Whatever, I'm just gonna piss everyone off, I guess. Might take damage here. NGs are gonna be really hard to crew kill. Might just go for them. But they also have Medibot. Yeah. They have no medbay. I might as well get in there. I guess I should probably just kill him. NGs just repair way too quickly for me to feasibly, reliably be able to kill the crew, so we'll just shoot them. Just keep it all on auto fire, why not? Sure. Hey, you might be able to keep yourself alive. You can heal all allies every, like, 15 seconds. The human medic might live. No, they're not even gonna be close. We have 83 scrap. What do we spend this on? Dude, I don't know. Let's do internal upgrades, I suppose. Yeah, sure. You must survive long enough to jump. Yeah, rebels are here, unfortunately. Let's heal one so that we're at the green state of health. It scares me every time. Hey, heal! Stay alive, human! This is a difficult ship to take out. I can keep their weapons offline and then just jump after a while. All right, sorry, human. Junagus, welcome. Grass Wonder is dead. I don't know who that is. All right, we've been shot. That's okay. ASB it'll do damage. That's kind of what it does. I could have sent out a flak, but they do have this solid targeting drone. I guess it won't shoot down my drone, just the flak. Yeah, one of these days we gotta land a shot, or we can leave. Sail or Harmony? Harmony hate us. Let's go to the kleptocracy. And I don't know, maybe we'll do the Sail event this time around. I'm not gonna pay your fee. If you wanna board me, I'd be very happy with that. No, they're not gonna board me. They do have a glaive. This might be a backup battery flak situation. Ugh! Flak's offline, so maintenance needs to get in there. Ion missed, so it didn't do any damage. At least they don't have an ASB. They will activate an ASB, but they don't got one right now. Okay, I don't care about the breaches. Yeah, the glaive ship is pretty scary, especially considering I will also lose my power momentarily. But I need to do damage. In fact, I need to do damage to their shield system. Okay. Now theoretically. Oh, you're just causing breaches and damaging crew. What do I care? Now theoretically this thing can take them out. We gotta go. We gotta go. Do something on board the ship. Run salvage. Although it takes scrap, you might be able to patch up the hull during... Oh, no. I clicked the wrong thing. 3 fuel. Now, they're gonna be real pissed off now that I murdered them, but so be it. More power might be useful. Let's get the cheap power upgrade. Ship is boarding a rock freighter. Engage. What a strange... What kind of event is that? No, it's just nothing. Alright, give me your points. Well, it is a store, I guess. Burst anti-hull radion. 2 power, 1 shot, does crew damage and ion damage. That doesn't seem that good. We can also get a beam. 3 power for 2 damage, but we can lock down and hull burst. On a beam, double damage on systemless rooms. This one's incompatible with a beam. I don't think we need to buy a beam. I think I'm just going to get quick repairs and then buy a lot of fuel. Tend to need a lot of fuel. Might want to consider equipping the frost at some point. Mind control, cloaking, hacking, clone, medbay, life support. I think I'm good. It's gonna keep jumping around. Well, let's make sure you repair that room. Keep going to the stores, because we need to get to 4 of them. Murder does tend to sour the mood. I do feel like this is a big waste a lot of the time. Missile is 14 seconds of stun. Missile has a 100% chance of starting a fire. Because you can modify these weapons. Charge laser Mark 1. It can, for 1 power, it can charge 2 shots. In 13 seconds. I mean, it's better than the ion, but we have the charged laser too. I mean, if I just wait, I can get that weapon online pretty shortly. Number of purchases remaining excluding items in repair. Oh, I didn't know you had a purchase limit here. Interesting. Let's keep moving. It's a bit of a waste doing the beacons, but you gotta do it at some point, I feel. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it. Thankfully, we have a backup battery. We could also just use the flak. And then it's just out there doing damage. Great shot. Great shot. All right, you know, I regret everything. God damn damn it. At least we're resisting some of the damage. All right, this might not be the best. Thank you for resisting the damage. Take out their weapon. This is real awkward. We gotta do damage at some point. The weapons did fire. They still have their damn guy online though. I have no dodge chance either, but if I just keep auto-firing, eventually we'll be fine. This is a nasty ship with that piercing heavy laser. Take out their shields. I really can't afford for the weapons to go offline. Mud, welcome and thank you for the resubscription. How you doing, Mud? Caca. Caca as it is. Mute them. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good time playing Rocket League. Okay, that sucked. But this nebula sucks. Half capacity. I was kind of hoping, you know, they wouldn't shoot my battery, which was real problematic. Real problematic. Let's jump. Do need to visit the other two stores and now just repair more. Refugee ship drifting through the system, no doubt one of many. It doesn't appear to have detected you. Hail them. One fuel for 4 missiles. No? I did have fun in Rocket League. We won the tournament we were playing in. Nice. I'll buy tech for 15 scrap. You upgraded my reactor with no tricks. Acceptable. Collect your point and can't really do anything. And I don't want to buy this. Another mod beam, I don't really care. Conservative laser, requires no power. I have weapons, I don't need this. Now the doctor drone I can use to get crew. Amp ion. I mean, I can't afford any of this. I know I could sell a weapon, but again, those are for later when I can actually like keep my ship intact and still afford upgrades. I haven't been able to get any scrap in the past half sector. Mod lasers are not too bad. It's another charge laser Mark II. Oof, oof, oof. I can get 15 and 12. I can get 27 on top of 40. I can get 67 out of 75. I wouldn't mind having 2 of these. That's a lot of laser power. If I sell a Dirk, I'd have enough to buy a charge. I really want it. I like having multiples of the same weapon. Sell. 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 Buy. It's expensive, but I do like it. I mean, now we're not reliant on the beams. We can actually do damage with other sources. They didn't install a button that instant kills your ship when used for 45 scrap. No, they didn't. A slug having problem with their O2. You have no crew to help, ignore them, or repair. Wait, there's no option to shoot them? I'll send a repair drone. We get 30 scrap. Thank you. Kind of needed that. Starting to think maybe power might be nice, but actually I think another level of shields. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever. 1, 2. Let's go down. What am I saying? Oh, right. I was kind of hoping maybe to get shields. Pristine Slug Station. Stepping aboard on your own without further information is a terrible idea. Avoid the station. Okay. This sector is, there's just nothing here to do. That's why I don't like the sail sectors. Something has crashed into the surface of a planet. Investigate. Oh my god. Entirely pitch black, a single light is emitting from the large elite slug cruiser. A bright yellow slug comes sprawling out with a weapon drawn. Speak with him? Fix his ship? I'm Slocknog, a wandering hero seeking adventure. I'll repair his ship. I've spent so long running this empire, I've nearly forgotten the kindness others outside the nebula have often. What do you say, running the empire? I'm Sir Slocknog. I was the king of this place until that bastard cheated and stole my crown. Yes. We got the magnetic payload. Oh, right. This is not nebula incursion rate, so we can actually do an extra beacon. Now, he didn't give me anything, seemingly. I don't know. I guess we'll maybe find him again later. I just had a client come by and pay me a handsome sum to kill you. I'm gonna reject your offer and kill you instead. We're not gonna use magnetic payload. We're gonna sell this bad boy. You're not hacking me? Oh, you're gonna board me, though. Do we need to worry about that? Is that something that we have to worry about? I hope we'll be fine. Don't go to my door room. That was my piloting. He's taking damage. They have a bomb and a double shot laser. That's not that bad. Might just try to hit him in the weapons a few times. Shields need to get repaired. Maybe go for the weapons. The drone sucks, but like, it'll get destroyed at some point. It'll do 1 damage, but we'll just have to deal with it. They will be sending over more drones. That's why I feel like I don't like this auto ship. Hey, the shields are down again. Perfect. That's what I love. I'm not gonna accept your surrender. I will kill you. You're just gonna run in there and break the piloting system like an asshole. Okay, you need to repair this. Keep him busy for a second. Be a meat shield. I would like to have sensors. Thank you for the scrap. All right, this is annoying. Ziomkin, welcome. It's FTL. Pog, it's Multiverse. Pog. How you doing, Ziomkin? Does this guy repair to full between events as well? Interesting. We're good to go now. 55 scrap, 1 beacon, then the exit. What are we trying to buy? Another level of shields? I guess. We are taking a lot of damage from, like, lasers. Who made you do that? Username, let's be honest. Give her a fix-up, we could easily patch up some of that damage. Sure. Oh no! Not my engine, slightly. Shields. Okay, that's pretty bad. They also have a fire beam, which is not that problematic. They have an ion as well. This is not a horrible ship for us to be fighting. How did they do damage? Is that a piercing laser? God damn it. And also heavy repair stuff. Might want to send out a flak drone just to help deal with the ship faster, I guess. We have the power for it, we can just do it. And then send in some charge lasers. Yeah, that'll help. It's not too bad. 22 scrap. 79 scrap. Next shield is like 120. It's a long ways away. Could get a higher level flak and then just use this thing to really murder enemies very quickly. So amp it, set it to 4 power. And then maybe that's what we want. For now, just quick murder. Then shield, then weapons, then we'll see. Explore. A very weak looping signal in the nebula. Try to find the source. Nope, all right, well, it doesn't matter. It's an anti-bio laser. It is breaching my hull. I know that much. Proceed. We're not gonna reroute. Rebels are persistent in their attempts to break through. We want to break through. Oh, it's Unity. Are you still friends? They are still friends. Request support. One is already prepared to assist you should you wish it. Yes. Repairs, fuel, ammo, drone parts. Honestly, repairs are worth a lot. We can probably buy fuel on the cheap. Yeah, 5 hull. It's fine. There's an outpost at the end. I don't know what we need to do at the outpost. Maybe this is alien spiders. That would be great. It's a rebel. Fight the ship. Absolutely. Continue. Do nothing. We're gonna flak it. We have a lot of missiles. Good God, we have a lot of missiles. I need dodge chance. Why is my drone still so slow? Like, it should have a speed buff. It should have like a speed of 7. It seems just as slow as it was before. We have to get out of here. Yeah, you're not gonna leave. Delays the fleet by 2 jumps, accepting their surrender. I'm gonna do it. We have so much time here to jump around. Jump around! Higher power slows it down. Oh, but doesn't the number go up? That seems weird. Fight the ship, avoid the ship. Fight the ship. So hold on a second, if I look. Projectile 1, speed 15, projectile 2, speed 10, projectile 3, speed 7. It does get stronger. Projectiles over speed, but you're right, it is making it slower. My bad. All right, they are going to die. Don't really need to worry about them. I want to take this offline, whatever the hell that weapon is. Piercing? Nope. But we can at least kill them. They are gonna keep trying to board my ship. They do have a clone bay. Might be able to knock it offline. Pew, pew. In the previous setting of a speed of 10. Yeah, I misread it. It's a lot of numbers on that screen. Can you blame me? Yes, shut up. You're supposed to agree with me constantly. trying to run away, I'm not gonna let you. I will keep murdering your ship. Delay the fleet by 2 jumps. You know what? At some point, we gotta fight him. We gotta murder him. We need scrap. Should probably go into the center and see if we can find a store. Federation ship has been taken by the Coalition. Please, you have to do something. We have no idea what they're planning to do it, but whatever they're planning cannot happen. Agree to their request. We can still track it. Fortunately, we were not all killed. Might want to upgrade before we do that, if possible. Answer their hail. Greetings, renegade crew, vessel? What's the matter? Well, even though cruiser would nowadays be the de facto term to refer to a ship such as yours, a fascination in history just can't stomach the fact that naval terms have been dumbed down over the years. A cruiser requires much more manpower than that, literally, to properly operate. Do you fancy an alternative name for your ship? I'm a drone? Just say spaceship. Can't go wrong, I'll give you that, but it gets old and tiring. I'll go find someone else to gather this idea on. All right, well, this is just absolutely useless. That guy, I hate him, says username. Well, now I'm gonna have to find him again and then murder him. Small fleet of Federation and NG ships, message them, ask if they can help. Can't do the NG quest, I have no crew. This is so nice. At some point we'll get into combat, or I don't know, do something. Rebels have taken over the ship. Do you think we can kill the crew and do something here? I don't know, but they have another, it looks like a piercing laser. I think it's a piercing laser. That sucks. Luckily, one of the shots missed. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill the crew because I don't have any way of actually killing the crew. I would have to hit the O2 and then be lucky. That doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. That is in fact a piercing weapon. I'm gonna hit him with the flak. That'll help, especially because our Dirk is now offline. It does have the accuracy buff. Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? I forgot about that part. The death of one more Fed is worth the death of even more rebels. Also, I don't need crew. All right. Stuff is already being repaired, but I'll send my drone up. I guess the idea is if you have 2 drones, you can have them on opposite sides of the ship, maybe. The store. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. We can jump to the down to the distress, up to the store, down to the quest. Buy fuel, sell stuff, buy a weapon. Federation ship in a strange, heavily armored transport with some old-fashioned technology. This is Commodore Fremon. We have a crisis. The pirate transport has important hostages. Threatening to attack a colony. If you even try to get close enough to fight, they'll send boarding pods and try to take over your ship. Yes, board me. Beautiful. One of them's Alanius, but they're trying to go into the sensor room, which is good for me. Oh, there's gonna be more people. I see. Now that's a good place for you to try to board me. I don't like that they're going for the drone room. Oh no, they've gone in a different direction. This is just the funniest fight. This is it. That is a lot of enemies, I'll admit, but also like who cares? Ash and Ran, welcome. How you doing today? What's going on? Welcome to FTL. Fire Ion Blast. One passes a thank you note from a child that's been taken. I murdered people. General notoriety. I want to take a look at this. Well, no general. Oh no, it's literally called general notoriety -1. Okay, so it's like everyone. Yeah, it is. It affects everyone. I gotcha. Okay. Anyways, let's get the heck out of here. I think we're good to go. We have 109 scrap. Let's go to the store, loop around to the quest. Continuing rogue trader. Yeah, I see. Hope you're still enjoying the game. A dirk weapon again, don't need it. Hacking, mind control, cloaking. Honestly, like a missile weapon might be nice, because we have 38 goddamn missiles. Breach, fire, stun. Let's have a fire ion. Starts fires in the system that it hits. Required power 2, shots per damage, or shots per charge 1. Fire chance 100%. Probably not gonna use that too much. Do we even need an Artemis? I would be taking it just to burn through 38 missiles, which is not a bad idea. For 1 power. I think I'll just buy it to have it. And, cell magnetic payload. Don't need the charge for now. Take it online. Sounds good. Another weapon, especially missile, would be nice. Repeating distress signal guides you towards the local ministry embassy. It's alarming to find a distress signal here, made even more alarming by the dusk bringers posted outside the station board. Okay, so I'm gonna skip all of this, but I think what you have to do is just debate with him for a long time and then someone else shoots him. Artemis is 1 power, nice. Yeah, because in, generally weapons have been buffed in FTL Multiverse, and the Artemis in FTL originally only takes 1 power if you have it on the Kestrel, but the one that you find in the store takes 2, I think. All right, Ministry, guards, a team of fully suited dusk bringers are holding hostages. A united federation is a myth. It's time we rise up and claim our rightful place amongst the stars. Debate. He laughs and spreads his arms. Would you look at this? A renegade clown has decided to come and entertain us today. Tell me, gunslinging brute, what words of wisdom do you want to share with us? If you claim to be Zoltan supremacist, then why are you endangering the lives of so many of your kind? The nature of our movement is that we stand to make room for the superior life forms in the galaxy, to give them the rightful place. It is a fact that more often than not, the Zoltans who possess these superior characteristics, that is not to say all do, those we have found in this unholy temple of false peace have betrayed their species to work hand in hand with lesser beings, thus becoming lesser themselves. Clearly you're inferior for thinking such things. No. What makes you the judge? We are the judges because we are the only ones willing to take action. If the galaxy could have made this shift sooner, then there would be no need for the Dusk Bringers at all. The galaxy should have already accepted the Zoltans as a superior race. We have the better tech, the better culture, and the better minds. But not the better bodies. Upgrade them to give you 2 power and they blow up so fast. Sure, there are species who are stronger or better adapted to certain environments, but there is a place for them in our new galaxy. It just won't be at the top, but only the Duskbringers can see this. So you aren't judges, you're just radicals who jumped the gun. We are not radicals! How dare you insult our movement? Radicals are people who cannot support their ideology with facts, and so they resort to extreme measures. Nothing about the Duskbringers is extreme or unsupported. We are millions strong and growing, and our methods harm no one but those directly opposed to us. You are nothing but renegade filth. Who are you to say such things? You don't blah 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 blah. Gunfire. Guards open fire. They're wiped out. Okay, we get a reward. We get a Zoltan who's about to explode and a deconstructor augment. Kirkner, I appreciate you being on board. Can you provide power before you blow up? I really want to go hard into the idea of no crew. Maybe if we find a medbay, we can keep him alive with Medibot dispersal. Trade with the Orchids, the NG or the Zoltans. So do we want drones, missiles, or... what do you get when you trade with the Zoltans? Shop. Deconstructor. Oh. Oh! Break down missiles in this. Dude, that's really nice. Break down 10 missiles. 30 scrap. What do we got here? And we have a doctor drone who can keep him alive. It'll use power. We can get a clone bay and just recycle. It's not good, and they'll probably die at some point regardless, but it's an option. Flak gun, 3 power, 5 shots. Ares, 3 power, 4 damage. Ransur, oh, it's the breaching beam. Oh, that's right, I remember you. Yeah, you're the one that I want, baby. Sell Fire Blast. Buy Ransur beam. We've got the charge beam as well. Are we ready to do double charge Artemis Ransur beam? Oh, I think we might be. I think we might be. And then... cheap fuel. Hold on, what are you? Provides 2 power. He provides 2 power. All right, get into the room with the doctor drone. Get into the room with the doctor drone. Get into the shield room. He's healing. Okay. Kirkner will live. He'll provide unionable power to the shield room. Whoa, my God, that scared the shit out of me. I had to get over 40% power or health or something. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so we're I guess we're gonna try to keep this bad boy alive. Let's get double charge up. Next power goes to Ransur or Artemis, but we have a lot of weapon power right now. We can't use the flak at level 4, but we can unpower it down to level 2 if we want. We have a maintenance drone too. Yeah, let's jump. Beacon quest and then loop around to the outpost. Things might get nicer if you get an orchid or two. I don't think one orchid can provide enough O2. I don't think it works without an O2 system, right? Contact the station. Unusually colored. Unusually colored. Federation auto ship. Your assistance in testing novel auto ship designs, multiple testing applications are valid. Successful testing will be rewarded and compensated. Repairs will be supplied. Drone system targeting analysis test. Drone hull endurance analysis test. Drone systems targeting analysis or hull endurance? Let's do targeting analysis. Allow automated ship to fire on your ship for the duration of the test. Damage to auto ship hull equals failure system and ion damage are tolerable. Is this acceptable? For 40 seconds. We can ionize them. We can't hurt them. I don't have any way of doing system or ion damage, but we can still try, like, we can still do it. Let's take a look at it. Oh. Okay, we might have to murder them. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot. If we win, we probably get healed, but that's a lot of damage. Ions too. You know, the ions are not gonna be doing that much because we do have the Zoltan, but this drone will eat us alive. You know, we're almost done. I think we just tank the other halberd shot because there's gonna be another halberd shot coming in a sec. Oh, and it only did 1 damage? That's not too bad. Yeah, so we took like 7 damage. We healed a full, perfect. Chain anti-hull laser and a bunch of scrap. So the chain anti-hull laser is 1 power. It does take 16 seconds to charge. I'm gonna sell that. But now we need to do the quest. We have 61 scrap. We have a lot of power available, but I still can't get another bar of shields. Let's go for engines. And then jump. As soon as you move within sensor range, it disengages to face your ship. Instead, the occupied Federation ship. Get ready for combat. What do you do? Nothing. I hope I can kill you. Like, I hope that's acceptable, because it's what I'm gonna do. They're not gonna board. That's nice. Okay, we're okay right now. They have an ion, a halberd, a laser of some variety. They're not able to do too much damage, so our charge lasers should eat them up. At the very least, we'll take out some of their weapons if we can. I don't know if we're gonna be... We do get stunned in the room. We should make ourselves immune to stunning. I don't know if we're gonna be even coming close to being able to kill the crew, but maybe if we get the Ranseur beam, we can just rake it across their ship multiple times. Let's give it a shot. That's what we're here for. I mean, if we can stop them from repairing, that also works. So I'm gonna get 4 shots charged. And then we do something like this. Didn't do any damage, so we still could take damage from their weapon, but they're gonna run out of health trying to repair this. That's a lot of ion damage too, 3. It's pretty nasty. Luckily we dodged one. Missed. That's not what you want to see there. I'm willing to accept a little bit of damage from this thing to try to kill the crew. Yeah, because I just need to be able to hit with 1 laser to knock it out. I might just want to switch to an Artemis though. Let's try it one more time. There we go. Oh, they still have the stun online. What the heck? Okay, get a missile online. Just take this off. Take this out. I need them to stop hitting me and hurting me. Okay. now they can't. So we only took 2 damage. That's not that bad. I think we got a lot of lucky dodges in there. You're right, I do have 4 weapon power. I didn't need to unpower. It's fine though. Doesn't actually change that much. Is it? You know what? More speed. Toggle speed UI. Variant 2. I can't go any higher than level 2. So, someone said you could do like maybe faster speeds than this, but I'm not seeing it. Oh my god. We're literally not in any danger. It's just annoying. Hold on a second. Oh my god, we keep missing the 3rd shot. There we go. Okay, take something offline, please. We just have to breach every room, and eventually they'll die. Oh, it wasn't ready. Ah, hell. Whatever. Doesn't the laser pierce? My weapon... It does pierce. I didn't know it had piercing. Look, I don't read, okay? Clearly I don't read. Yo! Did it always have piercing? I don't remember it piercing. Bro, I'm not even watching, bro. Neither am I, apparently. There we go, they're all dead. We got 11 scrap and a light laser Mark 1. 1 power, 4-second recharge. Slightly better than the charge laser if we're just auto-firing it. With charge lasers auto-firing, we can take out enemy shields pretty much indefinitely. That was a worthwhile quest. 83 scrap. Shields next. Shields next. It's a memorial. Seen from space. Inspect it closer. It appears to have been constructed in honor of Universe Zero and more specifically the Battle of Node 17. You exit your ship to observe a giant wall of names, a list of every Federation officer who gave their lives fighting in Node 17, whether they died from a kamikaze auto, a rebel ship, or a fatal injury sustained during battle. It moves you greatly. This is not a drill, this is not a drill. A rebel squadron is seen approaching the city. Do all you can to help for the Federation. Do nothing. It's got a powerful artillery weapon. And a cloak. Hate cloaks. I can't really use the flak, unless... I unpower it and then unpower the maintenance drone, and then we can use backup battery flak, I suppose. Should have waited a second for the cloak to run out, but whatever. Just have it do a little bit of additional damage, I suppose. They have a missile launcher and they've got this beam, the artillery. The artillery just fires shots. Holy shit. I clearly need more shields at this point. I just don't know where to find more shields at this point. Okay. I want to take out their primary weapon system. Started a fire. We are breached. Things are still online though. We have oxygen. That thing still fires 4 shots and it's a anti-hull, it's a heavy weapon too? Oh my god. Dude, we need flippin' shields. You have to keep fighting. Thankfully, we dodged on that one. They are getting their weapons back online slowly, but one more barrage will kill them. I am gonna have to tank another missile, though. If I don't want to miss. That's fine. I don't believe it. Come on. Why am I taking so much damage? Did I just need to get like shields up earlier or something? I guess probably. My doubts have been assuaged of multiverses. I guess, you know, we're supposed to take damage and then heal it, I suppose. We get a special halberd beam and Tully's package. Lol. We bring it to him. Special loot weapon. More damage, but lower... More system damage and crew damage, but lower cooldown. I don't really care. We're gonna be selling this. We do need to find another store. You know what? Why don't you just step into this room real quick? Don't repair the breach! You're gonna get yourself killed! You fool! You foolish fool! It is meant to be a rough fight, but like, even standard combats, I am taking a lot of damage. I think I'd... Get it online. I think I just need to beep beep get the next bar of shields, which we can. Not. We can do it in 4 scrap. All right, jump. Can you open your doors to flood the ship with oxygen right now? Yes, except I don't have, well, with the breaches I can, but I don't have exterior doors. So I can't do that preventatively. Talk to the transport. They're going to sell me the goods, which I don't want. I'm not gonna piss them off. I don't need to take damage. You know what I can do? Get more scrap for free, and then upgrade shields, get a little bit more power. Thank you. Thank you. Alien spiders? No, it's just fuel, ammunition, or drone parts. Give me the fuel. I really thought there was gonna be a special event there. I guess not. That's okay. Explore, encrypted signal. Get some scrap. This was not a very good sector for us. Uncharted Cloud World, or Cloud Nebula. I like having this guy here to prevent ion damage from the shields. It's pretty good. 60 scrap. 60 scrap to get the weapons up is next. Hey, there's a B-type. Nice. Fleet delayed because I don't know where we are. Do something on board the ship. Salvage. Survey. Nothing. Store or distress? We don't need a store. We will need a store eventually, but right now we just want a little bit of scrap to get Ransour online, I think. Rescue them. We have a ghost. A ghost can survive suffocation. So we can have a better pilot now after a while. He'll train. He's good at engines. Let's put him on engines then. A 2% dodge chance. Let's go. That's who we need aboard the ship. We need Lanius and ghosts. Chase them. Fine. I'll get the sensors upgraded. You've done it. I should have done that earlier. How does he have issues with the nebula gas? He can't breathe. Good point. Maybe the gas is still poisonous. Don't do it. Thank you! Good hack, good hack. And they do have a lot of lasers. Yeah, they do have a lot of lasers. So do we. Okay, I would like to try to knock him out. Let's see if we can. God damn. Damn, enemy ships in this game have a lot of firepower, don't they? Also, because we can't train our crew, we are missing that bonus, like 10% dodge chance. It's unfortunate. We'll get some of it back because we actually have a ghost now. Well, that didn't really do that much. There's a fire in the weapons room. Okay. Start. Creating breaches. They can't get it repaired now. So now their weapon is offline for a long time. And if we can keep the oxygen low and then take out the clone bay, they won't be able to repair anything and they'll be too scared of dying. Oh, they did get it slightly repaired. You know what? I'll spend another missile doing that. They don't have drones. If it's ghosts, this is not gonna work, but I don't think it's ghosts because they are moving in and out of the room. Someone did die and come back to life, but now I've broken it and busted it. Need to get the other charge online. Need one more power. One more power will do it. Trying to escape. They're gonna give me a charge laser Mark II, I'm gonna accept. We're gonna have 3 of these at the end of the game. You made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Scrap and a gun. We do need to still find a store. Well, there was a store down there. Beacon appears to be freshly made. The people who placed it here likely made a mistake with labeling it. In the distance is a large, unexplored, populated planet. Explore the planet. There's a few distinct features: a large ravine, a crater with the asteroid responsible, expansive flat region with a few noticeable landmarks, at least not from this high up. With few, not a few. Inspect the crater. 2 fuel. All right, well that's like that's a lot of words for you get 2 fuel. I would not recommend that. This ship doesn't look that bad. Is that a piercing beam? At least they don't have a damn cloaking system. I did open up a breach, but they're gonna probably repair that. If I kill that one crew member, though, I'll be happy. Not like it matters, because they're just gonna come aboard my ship repeatedly anyways. Potok, welcome. How you doing? Only 2 crew members, what went wrong? Nothing! Surprisingly. Okay, let's get this busted. Oh, it's not even a piercing laser. I really wish that I could mouse over weapons. Is that a mod? A mod for the mod? Can I mod the mod? I got a big O2 system I need to bust down as well. That'll help. They're gonna have a hard time getting all of this repaired. Well, never mind. Only 2 crew members, something went wrong. I don't even have an oxygen system aboard this ship, which has been fun so far. There's most likely an add-on to tell you what gear the enemy has. Interesting. Haven't really considered that, I suppose. All right, screw you. Just nuke them. All right, you're all gonna die now. This is why I need a charge, so I can avoid using missiles. You know, I'm fine using them for now, but they do additional damage, which I'd like to avoid. And now we wait. Here, have a doctor drone. Oh, help me! Right, I forgot. I can also improve the speed. Turn up the speed. Ah, damn. You know what? They probably have one of those jerks that makes oxygen somewhere, don't they? So somewhere there's a room, I don't know which one, that has a plant in it, and I probably won't be able to kill the crew. However, if he's here in the piloting room, I might be able to keep it deoxygenated long enough. No, maybe shield room? Shield room might be a good second choice. Need level 3 sensors. I need to upgrade myself for the lifeform scanners, but I have other things to do. Maybe Abe thought the last time crew members messed up his run, so now he didn't take us on the journey. Now my journey is filled with only a Zoltan, a ghost, and a doctor drone. Doctor drone, doctor drone. Could be engines. Yeah, it could be engines. Hell, it could be flipping doors for all I know. We can take out these 2 rooms. I don't know how long it'll take any of them to suffocate, though. So the best I can do is just shoot. Wouldn't the doors be gray? Why would the doors be gray? I might just have to kill him because I literally do not know where the last crew member is. Although I could send over the doctor drone if I care for my dude dying. Oh, the doors would be manned. Good point, good point. Yeah. Likely piloting. He's not in the piloting room because that's offline. So what I could do is I could actually start wounding a system, and then if it gets repaired, I know that's where he is. So is he in the shield room? What room is this man in? I don't actually want to fire it. Full charge. Is he in the teleporter? He might have, like, teleported back or something? Jaxie Pants, welcome. How are you doing today? What's going on? Welcome to some more FTL. Like, can one plant deal with 3 breaches at a time? I don't think they can. He's not in shields, he's not in engines. So he's either in teleporter or in an empty room. I don't even know if they would be in an empty room. Can you design your own ship in FTL? Well, that's with a, like, ship designer mod, I suppose. Oh, it might be a nano. Yeah, it might be a nano. All right, I'm gonna just murder him because I have no idea where this guy is. That was real funny though. Onboard tech, lifeform scanner. It's super cheap. I'm gonna buy it. And then we still have 52 scrap. I still want to go to a store and sell stuff. It might be worth backtracking to the Zoltan store. Pirate Station. Ask to trade. I wouldn't mind trading. Buy the fuel? Oh, that's what they meant. I'll still go to this store. Nearby lies a dormant slug saliforming station. They must have been harvesting the nebulous gases when the ion storm started. They've taken refuge in the station. Next to it is a platform unprotected. Raid. Right, hold on. There we go. So the question is, do I want to backtrack for a store? Sell, sell, sell. Yeah, okay, we're gonna backtrack for a store. How much is this stuff worth? 35, 30, 17, deconstructor maybe? Yeah. And another freebie? We can sell this. It's an ion amp drone, but we can't sell it. Ah, right. Okay. Well, how expensive is it? 25? Better than the light laser. There you go. Crap. Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah. Let me recycle more missiles. At this point, I'm probably not going to be using too many of those. Oh, we have to find the exit too. Because we're not going to be using the Artemis that much more. A large water planet, 10 distress calls, cubicle structure from the surface. This is the Subnautica reference. Pull closer. It's a gun. Pulling closer. We got a new person, a crash site. Extinguishers. Well, what do we care? Grab some scrap. Get into the shield room. We do need to repair now, but we have scrap for that now. Suppose it wasn't worth it for a crew member. Hold on, I can maintenance drone this. But that's fine. The scrap pays for itself, and we do get another human who can guard the shield room while the peacekeeper gets shot at. There's also a store, but a dusk store is probably not going to be too happy to see us. Pirate ship, they lock weapons, no cloak. No cloak! Thank you! They do have a hack, though. Power is not that bad to lose. And they're still going to take damage from being aboard my ship. They will come back to life, theoretically. Oh, I'm gonna wait for the Ransour beam as well. And then we're gonna take out their weapons in one fell swoop. They do have a Vulcan. Always scary. Excellent. Hey, hello, welcome, Raiders. Who raided? True Commander, welcome, hello. I hope you're having a good day, everybody. Welcome to FTL Multiverse Mod. It's a fun time. I'm trying to kill crews using this Ransour beam, and on this auto ship of mine with no oxygen or med bay, I'm somehow keeping crew alive, if you can believe that. We need to avoid doing some of this damage. What's up? I'm just playing FTL because I've been renewed in my desire to play this game after people in chat have been playing FTL. I've played so much of this game in the past, but it's always worth playing more of. Let's be honest. Oh, they have Alanius! Can I kill him? I don't think I can kill him. Alanius is just gonna repair everything. The rest of the ship is off limits, but the Lanius in the clone bay. Unless he has 15 health, they're going to be destroyed. You know what I need? I need one of those beams that can heal the enemy ships. Nope, all right. What's the mod changing? Multiverse adds just a god-awful amount of content. Everything from new alien races to new weapons. Like I'm having a beam right now that only breaches, so I'm trying to kill crew. My ship is literally an auto ship with no oxygen or med bay. The only reason I have crew is because one of these crew members is a ghost and I have a drone that can heal people. So that's my ship. I started with no crew. That was a good time. I'd like to stay in the nebula as long as possible and go to the store. I need to repair. Attack the ship. This is not a very bad ship. It's got a missile launcher. I can heal for one. You can do a little bit of like pre-battle repair if you need. So I healed for one. This is an ion drone. Give it a second, give it a second, give it a second, give it a second. Hey, excellent. Okay, so the weapons are offline. Keep them offline by breaching. We started 2 breaches in the weapons room. They cannot repair that. I like the idea of zero crew and you remotely controlling a ship, says Jaxie Pants. That's the thing, if these people die, I'm not that worried. They're just here for like temporary reasons. Yeah, in this sector specifically, I don't know where the exit beacon is. So we're gonna have to do our best to find it. The enemy crew is all dying. I have breached their ship. Pray I don't breach it further. Never mind, I will. They're expendable, is the legal term. Oh, I mean, I like the Zoltan. He provides 2 power. Everyone else, though, you're out of here. All right, weapon charged. There's 1 human left. Where are you going? There's breaches everywhere, man! Another full crew of dead rebels, another crew of innocents saved. Goddamn right. I would love to... I don't need to buy things at the store. I have too much equipment. I want to... what do I want to do? I could get another weapon online for the charge and then just go full-on murder strat. I wouldn't mind buying a cloak either. Something that provides missile defense, even like a defense drone. But the Duskbringers, they're gonna want to kill me. How much stuff do we have to sell? 30, 30, 30, 30. And that if we need it. I gotta remember I can deconstruct. Okay, weapons. And then get a charge online. So now I have 3 charge lasers. Go to the store. I could sell at the store. I just don't know if these people will be friendly and present a store. The station here is open to trading. There's a million protocols. Zoltan understands the rules. Now it's a store. Beautiful. We are going to break... We don't need missiles anymore. We're going to break them down and get 15 scrap. There's a chain energy, an ion barrage, a scythe beam, it's very fast and very long, so it can real quickly through the shields. O2 medbay, no. Don't think so. Cloaking is here. I would like cloaking or defense drone, probably cloaking, probably cloaking. Sell, 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 sell. I don't need the flak drone. I have 3 charge. Sell. And then buy cloaking system. It's pretty good. And then I'm gonna sell the deconstructor just so I can heal. Okay, a cloak is real nice. We take a lot of damage from big enemy barrages, which now we can hopefully avoid. Essential systems. O2 medbay, nah. I have a medbay, it's called Dr. Drone. Dr. Drone, calling Dr. Drone. All right, we need to find the exit. You arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but you detect faint life signatures. Send a drone or run scans. Let us send a drone. Human corpses are scattered across the station. You find the source of the signal, a lone survivor locking themselves in a storage closet. This is like a original FTL event. We got Bjorn. Get into the shield room, Bjorn. This is the room where you want to go to live. It's got a Dr. Drone. And then I think we're good. Exit. It's already taken over by rebels, so we'll do bonus jumps, because why not? We didn't find the exit in time. Pirates! We will never surrender our crew to slavers. I don't like the blue event options that are negative. The blue event option here means no combat. I want combat. You mind controlled my ghost. That seems pretty bad. He's gonna break my engines. These two are dead. That dude might break my engines. They have a missile launcher, a flak, and a laser. They still have the missile launcher online, unfortunately. And we did get hit. But their weapons are now completely offline. We're gonna get our breach beam on. The Mantis will not destroy our system. I should have, why did I not cloak? Those kind of skip the fight options did exist in the vanilla, but they were mainly with cloaking. True, however, they were also cloak to avoid. They very explicitly said that. Threatening a ship with my weapons, I think if you do that in FTL, they're like, fine, take this bribe. You still get something out of it. Here in the Multiverse, you get a lot more of those options of, I have a blue event option, and then nothing happens. If only we had a way of dodging that missile, like hiding from their targeting system or something. If only. Anyone know of anything that does that? I don't know why I didn't shoot at their weapon. I'm gonna need to do that at some point. We get another Zoltan. I don't want crew. Okay, this is dangerous. I do need to take out the room. Auto fire if you have to, damn it. Stop murdering him. Is there a way to tell my people to stop murdering him? He's getting healed up, but he's also being murdered. Oh my God. Prepare to hear that for a second. Okay, we're good. Get in there. We got more missiles coming in too. I can't, look, I don't have a way of dodging these. Okay, we're gonna get hit. That's fine. Thank you, finally. I don't know if I can kill the crew. I might be able to. It's gonna be risky. I'm not gonna be able to kill the crew, am I? Whatever, I should just murder them now. Could... All right. Just remember, you've done this, enemy ship. It wasn't me, it was you. There's no spot in the shield system. Yeah, hold on. Everyone go back to your rooms. Save. 40 scrap. If we upgrade, what would we upgrade at this point? I don't know. We could do internal upgrades as well, like buffing the shield recharge rate or the weapon fire rate. We need a little bit more scrap for that. Maybe that's what we should work on. Yes, maybe that's what we should work on. Oh, he's still in the process of healing. Renegade, we need you to help us out. One of our people went missing in this nebula. We orchids don't like nebulae. That's why we're taking a break out here. Sure, some of us are willing to put in the work to explore, but we need to photosynthesize, and nebulas tend to get in the way. Will you help us? Sure. Added a quest marker to the next sector. I do have enough now that I can get... We could dodge the ASB. If we... If we upgrade... Maybe upgrade engines, just so we can get out faster. Yeah, okay. That true commander, have a good evening. Go make some dinner. And come back if you want more FTL. I hate rebels. I hate rebels. This is gonna suck. Heal for 1. All right. They're gonna board me. Who cares? My ship is good against boarders. In the sensors room, that's not a big problem. Engines need to be powered up to max. We're going to need cloaking soon. And we're going to need... I mean, they're shooting a triple missile launcher at us too. There we go, we took it offline. ASB's coming in. I think I'm gonna cloak right now. Miss. Other times in the game when there's ASBs, if there's like a background, like we're in a ship hangar or something, I can't see the miss happening. And I don't like that. I would prefer to be able to see the shot still come in. I don't know why there's that discrepancy. All right. Harmony or Confederate core worlds. Really quickly. Oh, we can't look at at how much they love us or hate us. Damn it. Who's the Confederates? Humans, right? Generic humans. They like us. Let's go to their world. Continue, continue, continue. The core worlds of the Confederacy are the stronghold of their industrial complex and also the home of their premier and the representative legislature of component states. The sector is likely to have the most vampweeds. Nationalist groups of the Confederacy, but fortunately such groups will be less sympathetic to the coalition as others. I do wish that it told me the race. Who's the Confederacy? Who's the coalition? Who's the rock people? The Inquisition? Like, I need more information because I don't know who the Confederacy is. But I'm forgetful. All right, it's vampweeds. Stop right there. Before you're allowed to enter, we're gonna have to pay a toll and give us a full explanation of why you come here. We're going to node 17. Is that so? Do you have any evidence to back that up? I suppose that will count. You call attention to the rebel fleet that's been tracking you. We're gonna have to demand an extra fee. I'm gonna cloak. All right, well, that did nothing. ASB has already been activated. We're gonna try to flee. Our cloak is not charged. They're gonna board us and die. I could blow them up, but that'll just make everyone here pissed. All right, their missile missed at least. Wait for it. Cloak. 3, 4. I think our cloak ran out just as it came in, but I don't see the shots come in. Oh, they're coming in from the left. Interesting. Regardless, this is fine. We're gonna leave as soon as we can because I don't want to get hit by the ASB anymore, and I don't want to kill them. Killing them is not ideal. I want to check my relationships. They hate me anyways. Maybe we just go all in. No, I could kill them super easily. Yeah, I don't doubt that it's a workaround for like the ASB stuff, but I still wish I could see the shots coming in. It helps me to time my ASB, or my cloak for the ASB. You wanna murder him? We did lose rep, but not that much rep. The problem is that if there's a unique encounter here, maybe we need reputation to do the unique encounter. Or I could just murder him. You sent out a little drone? Look at that. All right, goodbye. Goodbye. Did that miss? That was a really weird ASB shot. All right, let's murder him. Oh, you don't get double relationship penalty. Interesting. I thought we would have, so it definitely was the right call to murder. Okay, we need a store. We really need a store. Maybe there's a unique encounter after killing the guard. I think there is in a couple of places. Shell science. Hey, I don't care who you are or why you're here. I need your help. You have guns, right? I need someone who knows how to fire their guns very precisely. I think that describes you. What's the matter? What is a gun? We have some friends, some vamps who've gotten themselves into trouble. Namely, they're convinced that Ayer would be a better leader than Ivar and that the Confederacy... Okay, I've had this event before. I just don't know what to do about it. Oh, last time I murdered them. Let's not murder them. Last time I literally just killed the crew. This is the event where he doesn't want us specifically to kill the crew. All right, let's not kill the crew this time. We have a missile launcher, we'll cloak, if I remember. Oh, it's a bomb. Okay, well, I already avoided it, luckily. Don't kill the crew! Don't shoot a bomb either. We're not here to harass you, your friends are concerned about you. My friends hired a renegade to almost kill me? I don't care the reason, that's just cold. These shells sometimes, I swear. The vamp weed scratches their petals. Well, I guess it's a taste of what life is like being with the Coalition. To be honest, I don't even know rebels had the control to not kill everyone they see. The vampweed sighs. I guess I'll give up this Coalition business. Keyword is for now. Consider the alternatives and weigh which side is better. We get a gun. How's the auto ship been? I like the amount of free system slots. Says, I'm Hit Productions. The problem with that is that you don't really get a lot of value from that until you max out your system slots. So I still have 3 remaining. So honestly, it's just been a struggle to keep people alive who have been brought on board the ship, but really good because I don't have to micromanage being invaded. So this is a missile weapon that has a chance of not consuming ammunition, but we have a weapon setup that I like. I like it. 74 scrap, low hull. It is cargo. Sure. I've already murdered my rep with them. Let's murder it more. We have a fire drone and a beam pinpoint drone, 2 lasers, and a teleporter. They will die when they teleport. So let's let them die when they teleport. And they're dead. Perfect. 3 lasers coming in, a bit rough. We'll take out their weapons, focus those. That's gonna bring problems. They can't exactly get that repaired. And it doesn't matter if I destroy the O2 system if they don't have any oxygen. They're not even gonna be able to try to go to the medbay to heal because they don't have the health for that. They're just gonna run around wildly, not knowing what to do. And the beams don't really know what to do either. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Kirkner on shields. You know what? Cross-train. And no one else can go into the engine room, so we're done. That's all I have to do. No micromanagement necessary. Now they are in the medbay. Let's stop that. Thank you. Look at him go. Is there a weapon pre-igniter in Multiverse? It would be an OP with the triple charge laser too. So, I think pre-igniters do work with charge weapons. It will charge them to full. There is a weapon pre-igniter in the game, but it's a quest-specific item. There's another one in the game that's also quest-specific. You can get a weapon pre-igniter augment or upgrade, but it does have a penalty. The penalty is that your weapons have a longer cooldown. They're just also made available at the beginning of combat. So you can find a weapon pre-igniter, I think. I remember having it in the past. And I think I remember it having a penalty. And the penalty is that it increases your weapon cooldown. It might have changed, it might have changed. But there is a weapon pre-igniter that has no penalty, but it's quest. And then there's the cool weapon pre-igniter from a super special quest. We get a plant. Who's good at shields? Oh, heck. Does not work effectively without O2 system. Does it work at all? Because if it doesn't work at all, you will die. I think you got a problem, Marcus MacLeod of the clan MacLeod. Do we have a big room? We don't have a big room. Well, having a vamp weed is nice because we might get like special conditions. That's true. We could also try a crew lab at this point. What do we have coming up? Distress beacon. But do I care? Like, part of the draw of the ship is that we have no oxygen. But if we can throw you in the shield room, then we can actually have one room oxygenated. Username says, I tried the crew lab upgrade for the Orchid, felt like it did nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Because without there being an O2 system, I don't think it can have oxygen at all. It says effectively, but I don't know what that means. A lab is, it's not expensive. It's not expensive at all. Yeah, it's the no crew ship. If my people die, I don't want to put money into the no crew ship. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send in the plant and just have him try to survive. I could also micro my crew back and forth. You know, it's not particularly engaging, but I can keep him alive forever. Forever. I'm gonna buy reactor. Yeah, Bjorn is gonna go. Riley's at least an engineer. This is separatists. Are you lost? Make up directions. I want the vamp weed in case we get special blue event options. Ask the enter the scrap yard. There's a vagabond. Ignore the blob and bring back some scrap. This allows us to duplicate a unit. We can get a second ghost. So we're gonna bring the blob with us and then change the blob to be a unable to reduce the shape of his ghost. Okay, well, never mind. What about a second vamp weed? Do you refill oxygen? What about two of them? Do you think two of them would do it? Nope, it doesn't actually do it. It just mimics it. They won't actually replenish oxygen. That makes sense. Yes, yes. Oh, but you're immune to suffocation. So you know what? You can go into the piloting room and be a pilot. You're gonna be better than the computer soon. All right, this is fine. This is fine. I'm sorry, Bjorn, you're still gonna die. I do want to hit up that quest. MV Drive, just a ship. It's fine. Opening the door to refill shields. Oxygen does not flow on this ship. It's not gonna work. I tried putting 2 vamp weeds in one room and it didn't do anything. It's not gonna work. At least not right now. That's a lot of lasers. That's 8 lasers that they can fire. Luckily, it's just the sensors room. Sorry, Bjorn. Sorry. Sorry, dude. Ugh. And that's why we don't name people anymore. We murdered a man in one volley. I love it. Can I be the mimic plant says I'm hip? Well, you know what? Sure, we'll do names. Let me, Let me just murder these people first. Hold on, I gotta do some quick mortar. What am I shooting down that I'm not able to actually hit the O2? Okay, that's not gonna work. Keep it off. Keep them wounded. They did get some of their lasers online. I gotta be careful about that. I was not paying attention. And they have their O2 back online. These assholes. Could you just die, please? Okay, now they're out of oxygen. Break weapons. Then shoot at weapons. There you go. Now they can't hurt me, and they're not trying to flee. Beautiful. But first time having a name. You can be the weird ghost plant. The mimic blob. You're basically an Elden Ring tier. That's your existence from now on. Hey, they're all dead. Stress 108 scrap. What do we need now? With the cloak, we probably don't need too much in the way of shields. Weapons? I mean, now we can have everything online. I like it. We can run up here and do the quest. Hopefully heal at some point. This is for the fellow green bloods you massacred on your way here to disturb our peace. See, we pissed them off. Hey, I forgot to name you first of all, but also stop hitting my piloting room, you jerk. There's also an ASB. That's problematic. Pick something offline. That's a beam? A bomb? It's a missile! You get out of there. Oh, ASB missed naturally, which is nice, because I was not apparently paying attention. This is not a ship that we're trying to kill the crew of, by the way. We are trying to kill the ship itself. I'm just not handling it correctly. Ha! 75% chance to dodge. I suppose that makes sense. ASB would be terrible if it took your drones offline. Yeah. Well, actually, it would not. It would do 3 damage. Maintenance drone would still be up. It'd be okay. Just repair this. There we go. Go back to your rooms. You stay here. I'd like to get... Well, my cloak is going to come back online in a second. Backup battery, not so much. All right, we dodged it, so we can chill for a minute. I do need to... I need to heal this guy. I also do need to heal. We have 4 HP. I'm taking some damage because I'm not dodging correctly and using my cloak correctly. Aging vampweed carrying a rather large gun paces back and forth, sprouting delusional ramblings about the Federation Mantis War and how Premier Evar has betrayed them all. From the sounds of it, it almost seems like he thinks the war is still going on. Sending your human as the ambassador, we get a spore gun, and now they like us more. 2 power, 4 damage, no hull damage. It's just a... Oh, it's a bomb. Right, it's a bomb. System and crew damage bomb. Well, I would love to sell it. We have a store. It's a civilian store. Laser ballistics ion. Laser. Do something aboard the ship. Perform a task. Repair the hull. For 1 drone part, we get 2 hull. I will do that. Hey, this isn't a laser, this is an ion. Craig Dolan. Charge laser Mark III. We've got the 2s and a Ransour. We can't actually hold this. I could have a 2, a 2, a 3, and the Ransour beam, but I like the 2s, what can I say? I don't need to buy this. I don't need to spend $100. There's also a piercing heavy and a piercing laser Mark II. 3 power, 4 shots. No, we need to heal. That's what we need to do. So, repair. It's good enough. We don't need fuel. We're at sector 6. Good enough. 50 scrap. What do we buy? Hacking might be nice because we do have a lot of drone parts still. We're not using drone parts for anything. Wouldn't mind, like... Oh, we need missiles for the performance upgrade. We'll buy that later then. Maybe a, shield? What's cloak? Shadow weaponry. Weapons still fire and don't reduce your cloak. Cloaking level 3 requires you to have cloaking level 2 and then you go to this system. I don't know why. That seems weird. We're about to install emancipation grills. Enemy crew can no longer phase through doors or use short-range teleporters. I don't really care. Onboard tech. Don't need it. Speeds up FTL recharge rate could be nice. It's a good cheap way of getting through the rebel blockades. But I think I might just go for booster speed. I might just go for like a quick little shield upgrade. Make it recharge faster. Hit up the quest. I forgot the name. One more charge 2 would be amazing. It would be fun. A missing porkin, alone. A missing porkin? Damn it, I've been found. Leave me alone. Federation ship attacks you as if to keep you away. It's an auto ship. We will murder it. We'll fight this porkin. I'm not gonna micro the cloak. I'm just gonna use it now. Minor automaton. This enemy is automated, meaning it cannot be crew killed. Its piloting system acts as though it is manned and repairs will be made automatically. And depressurized. Orchids provide reduced oxygen. Okay, so maybe they can give you oxygen eventually. There's a quick cloak right there, because that's a little dangerous. And then honestly, at this point, just auto fire. Auto fire. We're not quite able to keep enemy shields down permanently with the charge weapons. We need a light laser for that. You can't make me go back. They'll never accept me once they find out the truth. The orchid says, I tried a human salad, and it was good. Carrots, lettuce, tomatoes, they're tasty, so I kept eating them, and then I got to wondering how the plants on Ratak El tasted. They'll find out what I've done. I can't go back. I'm not gonna offer you sanctuary. I'm gonna turn you in. All right, that was a long quest that had a very low payout. There's still more tiles when you target beams more precisely. Cerebral says there's a difference between breaching 3 tiles in 1 room and breaching 3 rooms. Yes. I definitely want, so the more breaches in 1 room, the faster the oxygen goes out of the room. And ultimately, if I'm using this weapon, it's to kill crew. So I want low oxygen in rooms, and then I start taking the rooms away from them, preventing them from fleeing the approaching emptiness of space leaking through the cracks in the hull. Additionally, the more breaches, the longer it takes to repair. So if I breach a weapons room multiple times, then that weapons room is offline for longer. Also, I'm not really doing it as perfectly as I could, probably. Unity of Terraformers approach. Do us a favor? Hold on. Provision 16 of the Caldarian Treaty instated what is known as the Joint Conservation Act. To help improve relations while providing essential service, the Gathering and Confederacy have set aside each a pool of resources to help in the process of terraforming potential host planets for new gardens. You're military. I figure, at least based on your weapons, that you could do us a favor. The Gathering was insistent we send down some monks to bless the grounds before the process began, but we haven't heard back from them. Take a look. Yes. They're unconscious. They're drunk. Damn it! I know I'm supposed to be working with these people, but sometimes these florals just get on my nerves. I guess it's not like I haven't seen Vampweeds get as drunk too, but this is just annoying. Whatever, thanks for your time. All right, that was weird. We're gonna have to fight through the damn rebels again. I admire the faith those 3 crew members have in the drone providing oxygen for them to suck down. Oh no, they're still suffocating. They can't breathe. Imagine not being able to breathe, but your body not dying. Like you're being pumped full of drugs, and this thing is just like oxygenating your blood as you're gasping for air. That's what I imagine it's like for them. You could chase after one of them and try to take their cargo. If you think you could crew their kill fast enough, go after the Confederate ship. They already hate us. They're gonna try to get away. They're not gonna get away. Okay. They did fire a drone at us. I will kill it. One second, almost there. Okay. We're gonna fire on weapons, engines, weapons again. All right, they can't flee and they have no weapons. So next up, we need to take out their O2 and then their med bay. O2's offline. Med bay is still up. That's next. It is now down, so we need it to not come back online. Whatever. It's gonna let you go, honestly. Give me a second. You think that'll pull his aggro? It did. He won't get the med bay online. He'll just try to repair the shield room. And all we're gonna do is keep the rooms I want offline. O2 at this point. I'm not gonna let you repair the O2. If you repair, I'm just gonna shoot it again. To get in there. Might as well fight him. I thought Event Horizon was bad. You know what? That'll do it. Burst Laser Mark III. The Confederate ship was carrying a standard burst laser. There is a Mark IV, so a Mark III is good, but nothing special. Also, I really like the assortment of weapons we have. We have 12 shots with the charged lasers. We don't need 5. We can't hold it in addition to what we have. I'm Hip says, by the way, Abe, props for uploading VODs in which you both win and blow up. Look, you can't have one without the other. There's no breaches aboard our ship. You're gonna have runs in which you lose, and sometimes those are the more interesting runs. Let's go to the store. Burst 3 much nicer in Multiverse compared to Vanilla. Burst 3 in Vanilla is 4 power, which is kind of annoying. All the weapons in Multiverse are a little bit stronger than they are in Vanilla. For the most part. Because there's more kind of power creep in the weapons. You're barraged by an impressive array of advertisements around a store. Popular diner chain. If it's a delay of the Rebel fleet, I don't care. Officers. They're in the middle of talking about something. Eavesdrop on the officers. You can't get close. Okay. Sit with the Vampweed crew. Buy a round of drinks. We get a new crew member. Eavesdrop on the officers now. They seem apprehensive. By the time you catch up to them, they're tensely talking about something innocuous before one of them eventually diverts back to the topic at hand. Are you sure? I'm telling you, headquarters went completely radio silent. Met another patrol on the way, they haven't heard anything either. Maybe HQ's communication systems are down. Doesn't explain why we can't reach any other ship in that area. And I wasn't supposed to mention this, I got orders from the civilian offices routing my patrols away from stars I almost always go through, including Sigma Reticulus. You were ordered to stay away from HQ? It's a coup! Let's go check it out. Also, we have another crew member. Also, there's a store. Like Hydra Burst, 3 power 5 missiles. Good lord. Essential systems, stop trying to get me to buy this junk. Weakening enemy weapons temporarily. Weakening enemy engines temporarily. Neutralizes enemy hacking systems and provides useful blue event options during relevant hacking-related events. It definitely does that. We're gonna sell the burst. We're going to... I'm just gonna repair to full. Why not? We'll take damage. Then I think I'm just gonna pass, and then... You know, if we have to go through rebels, I'm going to... upgrade engines, and then also upgrade the internal FTL drive, which is here. That should get us out before we get shot by the ASB. I hope. So we want max engines. There is an ASB. They're gonna board me. Oh, a crew member. Well, maybe now I can get 2 crew members to give oxygen. Let's see. Oh my god, that's a lot of lasers! It's a lot of lasers coming in, good god. I might let this miss, well, we're gonna be able to get around the ASB. We should cloak out of the way of the missile and then fire our shots here at the flak to try to take something offline. So, dodge the missile. I don't think we're gonna be able to get oxygen refilling fast enough, unfortunately. Doesn't look like it's happening. Abe didn't name anyone. God damn it! I'll remember, one day. We can jump. Rebel stronghold or kleptocracy capital? I know the rebels. Shelton knew what he was getting into.